Follow Travel Orlando. I'm here with Matt Brightman. He's with A&M Resorts. He's a business development manager. Take a minute to talk to you all about the condition of our industry and maybe some possible vacation options. Say hi, sir.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. And Bruce, let's take it away.
So we're recording this during March of 2021, and COVID is just starting to go ahead and peak down some. Travel's starting to go and come back a little bit. It's a great time to be a travel agent, but COVID is still a concern. What are your feelings about COVID? What is A&M doing to kind of help curb that concern?
So A&M Resorts, right from the get-go, took on very aggressive action to counteract COVID, and also to comply with the CDC guidelines to re-enter the United States. So we reinstituted our Clean Complete verification process. It's a third-party verification to make sure that everything on property at the resort is clean and safe for our guests. So that might include, and it does include, temperature checks upon arrival, hand sanitizer stations, of course, throughout the property, mask wearing when social distancing isn't possible. It's not necessarily required at all times, but when you're entering a restaurant, for example, or standing in line, we recommend mask wearing. We make sure that the rooms are completely cleaned and sanitized before anybody enters them. And then with the CDC guidelines, we now include complimentary antigen testing on property with results within 24 hours, and same day. And Bruce, you and I, we actually did it today.
Yes, we did.
We had our results in 10 minutes. We were negative, so we are safe, and we have all of our paperwork to return home in just a couple of days.
We do have masks, by the way. We take off for camera, but we do have masks with us in case we need them. So overall, is travel bouncing back?
Travel is definitely bouncing back. There's obviously a lot of pent-up demand from people that were not able to travel in 2020. They had to postpone their family reunions, they had to postpone their wedding, or just their normal family vacation or romantic getaway vacation. So there's a lot of people looking to travel here in 2021. We're starting to see that uptick right now, and actually towards the end of the year in the fall season, we are pacing better than we did in 2019. So people are looking to travel. There's no doubt about that.
I found that talking to brides myself. They have destination weddings going on. I put them on hold, and now I want to get those going. So I'm seeing that myself a lot.
Absolutely. We're having definitely a big focus right now on family reunions, because these families weren't able to get together like they normally would over the holidays and the like. So a lot of those larger families are looking to get together, and the best place to do that is at an A&M Resort property in Cancun or Cabo or Punta Cana. You name it, we got resorts all over the place.
So your inventory changes all the time. The last time I checked, you had, I think, 54 properties all over the Caribbean.
Sounds about right. Yes.
It changes all the time.
I'm not actually sure of the exact number these days. We're actually adding resorts in Spain, in Europe. We have a lot in the Caribbean, of course, in Jamaica and Punta Cana. We're getting ready to reopen our first property in St. Martin, Secret St. Martin. Of course, we're very heavily concentrated in Mexico, Cancun and Cabo, Vallarta. We're in unique destinations like Huatulco and Ixtapa and Cozumel, and we even go down into Costa Rica and Panama as well.
One of the things I've been seeing is there is a draw, being the southeast coast of Florida, everybody's gone to the Caribbean, and a lot of my field have actually been saturated with that. They've gone to Jamaica, they've gone to Punta Cana, they've been to Cancun, they've been to those places. I'm now seeing more demand for those alternate locations, such as Cabo, Huatulco, those things. For us, those are a little bit out of the box. What's the draw of those places over the standard Caribbean resort?
There's a lot of different unique points to all of those destinations. And what I like to say about A&M Resorts is we're not a cookie cutter hotel chain. All of our resorts offer a little something unique, a little something different, and that is in tune with the destinations. So of course Cabo, deep, big blue ocean, not necessarily known for their beaches and swimming, but we have amazing pools. We're situated on the golf course. We try and incorporate that golf. We're not in Cabo now, but we're situated right on the golf course
yes,
here.
We are.
So we'll pull in some of that. In Hualtuco, it's a lot about the whale watching and the shopping in the small town of Hualtuco. Costa Rica, of course, that's more about the environment and the different types of excursions that you can do off property. So we really try and pull in what's unique about the destination and make it unique to the property, to the resort as well.
Now, in the A&M Resorts brand, you have, starting with Zoetry being your high end, you've got Secrets, you've got Dreams, your family brand, you got Now, your family brand, you got Reflect, you got Sunscape. Did I miss any?
No, I think that Breathless. Did we say Breathless?
Breathless,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
And that's right there below Zoetry, right above Secrets. So about same as Secrets.
About the same.
That tier. Now each one of those brands has different personality, fills different niche. Not to mention them all, but just touching them, how would you target each one of those for people?
Sure, and I won't bore you guys, but our most popular brands are probably Secrets and Dreams. They're our most popular. Secrets is definitely focused on that romance, the honeymoon, the anniversary. It is adults only, so you must be 18 years or older to go, so that's a big perk. With Dreams, has that very similar experience to Secrets, only this time kids are on the guest list. So great for families with younger kids. But still want top shelf, unlimited luxury experience is what we like to say. So yes, we are all inclusive, but we really bring things to the next level with, top shelf liquor, pool and beach wait service, 24-hour room service, so on and so forth.
Well, what's the primary difference between a Dreams brand and a Now brand?
So actually, they're very, very similar. I wouldn't really discount one over the other, but Now is a little bit more of a focus on multi-generational travel and maybe those families that have those teenagers. We offer things like our Core Zone, where we have pool and arcade games and Xboxes and discos, things like that. When we do our activities, we really try and bring together the whole family, not just focus on activities for the younger kids or activities for adults. And I think that helps with those teenager travelers, and especially if you're doing, a family reunion, you got grandma and grandpa coming along. Hopefully they're paying for the entire trip, But that's kind of what Now specializes in.
Family reunions, destination weddings, we have multi-generational attendees. I found that to go and be a good fit for them.
Absolutely.
So, of course, there are lots of brands they can go ahead and pick from. We got Sandals, we have Hard Rock, we have all of the A&M properties. A lot of people, they have trouble determining which one's better than the other. And sometimes I have trouble answering the question because it's fitting the resort for the vacation needs. What would you say to those people having those same questions?
Well, first of all, I always tell them to use their travel agent, call Bruce, right? Because he knows the properties, he knows what will best work, and if you don't know, you call me, right?
Right.
And you have that relationship with me at the hotel, and I can kind of walk you through some of those unique selling points. But I think you bring up a good point. Each resort, each brand has a certain personality. So that's why you do use a travel agent. You want to figure out what type of vacation you're looking for. Are you looking for that Zen spa experience? That might be a Zoetry, right? Are you looking for that carefree vacation for the entire family that's affordable? That might be a Sunscape, So that's kind of why you want to use a travel agent and, kind of really target the vacation that best suits, your needs and the resort that will work best for you.
Now, not all of your resorts are all-inclusive. However, not all-inclusives are created equal. Zoetry, everything, top shelf liquor, all that's included. Breathless, all included. You go down into the Reflect, the Sunscapes. That's a little bit more limited.
Yeah, it is still all inclusive,
right.
But we do dial back some of our amenities to make it a little bit more affordable for maybe those younger families or those families on a budget. So we do dial back, say at Sunscape, we don't offer 24-hour room service. We still offer some room service options, but not 24 hours. We don't offer the Grey Goose, the Johnny Walkers, the Jim Beams. It might be more that Smirnoff and things like that. Still great recognizable brands, but it might not be that top shelf brand that you might see at a Secrets or a Dreams.
Well, and those things make it more of a value if they're not looking for it.
Sure,
so
absolutely.
There's kind of a trade-off in it. Anything else you want to go ahead and say to anybody else who's watching this?
I just want to say, when you're looking for your next vacation, make sure you give Bruce a call. Please consider AM Resorts. as we start to hopefully, fingers crossed, wind down from COVID here, we will have that opportunity to invite you down to our resorts. And even still, know that we are keeping you safe. You are top of priority. We want to make sure everybody is safe and sound, and we have that clean, complete process as well as the testing on site. So if you're a little bit hesitant, know that we've got your backs, and we'll get you home safe and sound.
Absolutely. Bruce Paw Travel and Resorts. Hope to hear from you soon.
Thanks, guys.